So Nate, start off the episode. So, okay, preface this opening. Nate has been like, I have an opening, but I can't tell you what it is until now. And then he's complaining his legs hurt. So let's hope Nate takes off his ankle monitor.
Yeah.
And the police come get him.
You're on
All
house
right,
arrest.
so Merry Christmas, everyone.
You filthy animal.
And I'd like to give you guys some gifts. It just wasn't hurting my legs.
Nice.
So, for some backstory, I think it was about 2 years ago. I was at Jackson's house.
We don't know anything about this, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't
we have
told
no
them. I
idea.
haven't told them about this. About 2 years ago, I was at Jackson's house, and for whatever reason, I was really wet, and I needed to change. I think you know where this is going.
I know exactly where this is going.
I have no idea what's going on.
You're not gonna like it.
Can we film this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, I know
it's fine. And I was like, Jackson, look, man. I forgot what I was wearing, but I was like, I need new underwear. So.
And I gave you this pair of underwear.
No. I'm keeping those. It's for you. But it's Christmas, so I have Christmas colored underwear for you guys.
Oh shit!
Used or new?
Merry Christmas.
Washed.
Washed.
They're
Okay,
washed.
perfect. I'm
Okay.
gonna set this right
So,
there.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
All right.
All right.
I've been
Wow.
You are currently listening to the Booyah Cast, a podcast about movies. Have you ever watched a movie and thought, hey, I would like to hear some other people's opinions about this movie? Well, you're in good luck. It's the Booyah Cast. Welcome to the Booyah Cast.
Wiggity. What's up, everybody? This is the special filmed episode of the Booyah Cast.
Yeah. If everything goes right.
If you're listening to this on Podcast World, from a podcast website, whatever specific one you use,
Then you are missing
then
out.
you are missing out.
Yeah.
Go to Really Really Okay on YouTube.
YouTube.com/really okay. We have that URL.
Right, we got it when it was available. And then it wasn't, but we got it, so it's cool.
Yeah. So when there's another
So now
really
you can,
okay.
so now you can see us just like look down and like not look each other in the eyes this whole episode.
Right.
Apparently, there's, if you're not familiar, Really Really Okay is our kind of like film group kind of YouTube channel. Apparently, there's a podcast called Wait Really Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we got competition going on.
That's
Yeah,
why
but-
we branded ourselves the Booyah Cast.
Yeah.
I want to. So, backstory of the underwear. Nate needed underwear because I think we like went swimming or something,
Right.
and you needed swim trunks.
Yeah.
I don't have extra swim trunks, so I gave him the special pair of underwear I had, which I gave it to him for this reason, quote, because it makes my dick chafe.
Yes. No,
It's
okay, the
like,
whole story.
It's coarse on my penis.
Well, the whole thing was, you would get an erection and it would like rub your dick, and you're like, so you take them, they're cursed, and then like the next day I was like, I wore them and I got an erection, and I was like, I'm fine.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine. And so,
you called me and you were like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna keep these.
yeah, and so
All right.
so Jackson's been really salty at me ever since about like, you know, how it worked for me and not for him. I guess I just have a tougher dick.
So this
I just
is-
love how this is how we're starting
Merry
the Christmas
Christmas!
episode.
Merry Christmas,
everybody.
everyone.
We're back in Doxville, USA.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
you're seeing
that's
our
where we live.
faces.
Doxville, USA. Undisclosed bomb shelter. Number 7. We have the Yule log going in the back.
Yeah.
The good old Yule log.
Jackson's head is actually on fire.
I was a naughty boy this Christmas.
Set me on fire.
Liar. Nate's underwear's on fire because I'm wearing it because I'm naughty. Wow.
By the way, you guys can keep that underwear. I don't.
Oh,
use it.
thank you so much.
I know you aren't going to keep it, so just give it to me now.
Okay, I'll give it to you after the podcast.
Alrighty.
So
Wow, Nate, that was thoughtful.
that was really nice of you to
was
start.
How was that hurting your legs?
I don't know. There was something like.
Oh, you're
I don't
wearing, like-
Well, these pants are like really like not even tight. They're just weird. And I have my phone and my wallet in either pocket. So the underwear was pressing down on that and cutting like circulation to my legs. It hurt a lot, but it was worth the joke.
Yeah.
So
I am very.
It's not really a joke. It's more
I'm
of just
very
a nice
surprised.
thing.
it's just a nice present.
gave me a-
Yeah. That's the
That-
first
that makes
Christmas
up-
present I've gotten.
That
Sick.
makes up
Yeah.
for like the
Ever.
20 billion McChickens I've gotten you over the years.
Yeah, I really like McChickens.
Yeah.
We all do. We all do. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
we love
We're
McChickens.
all here from.
No, we aren't. What?
Wait, is this not the
we're-
McChicken podcast?
This is not the McChicken episode.
Then I am on the wrong podcast.
We watched A Christmas Prince.
Yeah,
Christmas
a
Prince.
Christmas Prince.
Which Bradley suggested it. We were trying to find a Christmas movie. And
Can I say why I suggested it?
Yes.
I had two reasons. One, my sister said it, and she's like to watch it, and she's like obsessed with like movies that are kind of like bad. Like she doesn't like she can watch bad movies and still appreciate them, kind of like us, but she's not critical about it.
yeah,
she
like,
kind
it's just it's enjoy. Like I feel like Victoria and I maybe share that wavelength.
Yeah.
Because 8 Crazy Nights that was enjoyable for me. It was an awful movie.
yeah.
I
Right.
enjoyed it like the whole ride.
Right.
It was a fun
Right.
movie.
So she said that, and then do you guys follow Netflix on Twitter?
No.
They recently tweeted out, and since this is film, I'm gonna have it on the bottom here. They said to like the 53 people who've watched A Christmas Prince every day for the past 18 days, who hurt you?
Yeah, I saw that actually, like
Yeah.
on iFunny or something.
Whoa.
I probably
Really?
messed up those numbers,
Wait,
but it's just
Still though,
they just
like,
called out those people.
And
who hurt you?
And the
Yeah.
funny thing
So they
was,
know.
is that I was like, I just like probably, I assumed that when you said that, I never heard anything about it. I don't use Twitter or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you saying a Christmas Prince, and I thought you literally just Googled search Christmas on Netflix. And like, this is the first one. We're like, fuck it, we're doing it.
Yeah.
And-
I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of an idea because that was the first Christmas. I suggested Santa Claus is Coming to Town because that's
Right.
one of my favorite Christmas
Yeah.
movies. And then you said, let's watch like a Hallmark movie.
Right, because Hallmark movies are inherently terrible.
And then I was like, let's do a Christmas Prince because it's exactly like
Yeah,
a Hallmark
it is
movie.
a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
It made me lose faith in Netflix as
It
a company.
reminded me of the Princess Diaries so much, but I digress. Because
Let's
because
jump into it.
because I searched the movie halfway through. I was like, wait, why is this movie a thing? Because I put something on my Snapchat story, and like 5 people messaged me because it had like I was on my laptop and it had like just like a screenshot of it, and so many people were like, I love A Christmas Prince, and I was like, wait, what? And I searched it, and it was like there's like 10 articles up right now about like A Christmas Prince is the best movie ever, and it's like, are you kidding me?
How has it become like this like phenomenon?
I am so sick and tired of Christmas movies that could take place during any other time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
just
true. I didn't think about that. This could take place during any time.
Wait a second, this is not a Christmas
It's
movie.
not a Christmas
I
movie.
didn't even think about
It's
that.
like Last Christmas by Wham.
It just takes place.
Last Thanksgiving, I gave you my heart, but the very next day.
Copyrighted. We can't sing this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Content ID.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my gosh, that's so right. This isn't the
Yeah,
Christmas
this is
episode.
not a Christmas movie.
Okay, let's take off our hats. We're done
sorry
here.
about that, guys.
I'm putting this back on.
By that
like this.
respect, that's like saying 8 Crazy Nights isn't a Hanukkah movie.
I didn't see Eight Crazy
It
Nights.
isn't a
It really truly is not a
really
Hanukkah
is.
movie.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Wait, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, there's nothing about it that's Christmas.
No, you
What's
know
your
what?
Christmas
It
tradition?
is no, it's on Christmas because her dad is like she has to leave the country for Christmas.
This,
Yeah,
But-
but she has to leave her dad.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
not. I'm not
Yeah.
defending it.
Yeah,
but
it
that's
does
just
take place during Christmas.
right.
Well, we'd like thank you for tuning in to the Christmas episode, but we're still gonna talk about this movie.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
booyah.
Booyah! That's a booyah.
That's
That's
a
a
booyah.
booyah for the boys. That's a booyah.
So should we just go straight from the very beginning? Let's just
so I won't
jump into
play
it.
them, but I have voice memos because that's like how I was taking notes during it. And my very first one, I took 4 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
And basically, I just ramble for about 30 seconds about how I can predict the movie, and I'm like, she's gonna go here. She's gonna fall in love with him. He's gonna find out she's a journalist. Then she's gonna forgive her. End of movie.
It's like Cars.
Yeah.
It's like Cars. It's like 8 other million other movies.
Right. It was so, but it was to a T predictable.
I feel that.
So it was like, Netflix as a company has all these originals, and they're pretty respectable,
Yeah.
more or less.
Some of them are like
Some of them are
pretty good.
Oscar, Emmy nominated,
Right.
like amazing movies.
and I
films.
understand that different production companies do these through Netflix, but this
Yeah.
was just god awful.
Yeah.
Like this was so not Netflix quality content. This
Definitely
is
not.
Netflix makes some good shit every
Yeah.
once in a while.
yeah.
Wait,
First
hold
5
on.
minutes.
Could I just notice something? We have the captions on the Yule log, and it's just occasionally crackling, popping. It's probably not going to show up.
Well,
No.
okay, when you guys see it again, I'll duck out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we just
whatever.
realized that.
Look at this.
That's hilarious.
That's
I did not
good.
notice that.
The first 5 minutes in this movie, there was 3 problems that arose,
Okay.
and they were all immediately fixed. First problem, I'm just not getting that big story. Max wants to see you in the office. Oh, I got a big story.
Yeah.
But it's Christmas. Dad, you can leave for Christmas. All right.
Problem number 2 fixed.
Yeah, and it was just like, I don't know. There's one other one in there.
Yeah. Also,
I'm a woman. You're still hired. Don't worry about it. All right.
Here's the thing. My sister was talking to me about this. So she's an editor for the newspaper. Not newspaper. It's like a freaking like
magazine,
like Teen Vogue
Right.
quality magazine. I'm not dissing Teen Vogue, but it's just like they
fuck
would.
Teen Vogue.
But
Booyah's leading the crusade on Teen Vogue.
but like they wouldn't like go to a fake country. By the way, Aldovia is a fake country. We know that, right?
England. We back.
Sorry about that quick technical issue. That is probably going to happen throughout the episode. Stay with us. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't think the card's formatted. so that's probably what it is.
Millie rock.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, editor, she wants to be a journalist.
Right.
Editor is a higher up position
It is.
than journalist.
It is.
But she wasn't an editor. She was a temp, and like so were her 2 friends. By the way,
But her job was still higher up than a journalist.
Yes, because she was the boss of her journalist who threw her around. That was odd.
Yeah.
yeah, that the whole first scene where it's like, you asked for 200 words and you're on 600. It's like, I don't give a shit. You fix it. And it's like
fire that
I
guy.
can't fix it. It's a complete rewrite. And then
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, there's some antagonists in movies like that where it's like, literally, they just aren't doing their job. Like, why not just tell Max that?
Yeah.
Max probably wouldn't give a shit though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, Max was like so cool until the end, and then I was like, wow, okay,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
an
and
asshole.
I have was the first guy gay? The black guy?
I don't know.
He had the classic. I think like he had the classic Hollywood gay accent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you
But-
talking about
The black guy. That was like.
The 600 word guy.
The sixth, yeah.
I don't remember him, to be
Yeah,
honest.
So okay. This might be me like reading into it like way too much. Is journalism perceived as like there's no straight men?
Right,
in it?
because there was yeah, you're right, because there were no straight. Well, unless he was
Journalists,
straight, there were no
yeah.
straight. I think it's because
And
it
we're
was
assuming that the gay classic Hollywood gay accent rings true.
Yeah.
right.
And like, of
But-
course, her friends are like the token black and gay. This is what like we're
Yeah.
That's
talking
what it
about.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No,
I'm
yeah.
a white woman.
Token
I
black
got black
character.
woman. I got gay
Right.
guy.
Right,
They're
yeah.
my friends. We're
And
misfits.
you know what it was?
Exactly.
It's because it wasn't a newspaper; it was a
man.
tabloid.
It was a tabloid. That's
Yeah.
and we know that they're full with rampant with homosexuals.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
My sister's a journalism major. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
yeah. I'm a broadcast major. Your sister's
Journalism major.
and
And
you
I-
just have a lot of opinions.
Well, my mom's an editor. So,
Oh yeah, your mom's an editor, right?
So,
Forgot
yeah.
about that.
We all like a good right.
We all like a good news story.
yeah.
We all like a good
I
pair
also
of
just have
Nate's
a lot
underwear.
Yeah, there you go.
I was not expecting this to have a journalism.
I
like,
texted Nate having this movie like you're gonna love.
Oh, by the way, popping. Quick, you missed it. Thank you.
Whatever.
I texted Nate. You're gonna love the journalistic aspect of this movie
I
Yeah.
wanted
because. Oh my gosh!
There's so much just wrong.
Did
with
you
this
also
movie.
understand? Okay, we're gonna go back to like the plot. I guess when she
Right.
went to talk to her dad about it, her dad owns this restaurant, and the dad character I liked a lot, except for the fact that he sounded like a murderer. You just gotta take it. What you want, you gotta take it.
Hey, you're talking about her dad?
Yeah.
What the whole diner aspect made me think of? Did you guys ever watch The Office with Threat Level Midnight?
Yes.
It's exactly, I thought, because it was kind of like a higher stakes thing back at the office, how she was
Yeah.
about to go on this like crazy like news story like for.
By
and
the
then-
way, we're not gonna take an actual journalist out of their busy Christmas schedule to cover.
well, none of them
give them a free trip to this like European country.
were available.
Right.
So let's give this like temp. She wasn't even an editor. She was like a temp.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I don't have a big story. Here's a story. And then there's also that one scene where they're like looking at him, it's like, oh, he's hot, and it's like he's not my type. And then as soon as he sees him, becomes my type.
yeah. No.
But here's the thing, the back to the diner. The dad in the diner reminded me of that one part of Threat Level Midnight where it was like super high stakes, and it cuts to the diner, and it's just the dad who's completely oblivious to everything.
Yeah,
kind of like how the bartender was just like, you think saving the country is big? I can't get the game on in the bar. What's worse than that? And it's like, don't ever change. So it's just the completely oblivious dad who's like knows what's going on, but it's just like, but I got a diner to run.
Did you realize that like they're talking about the Christmas traditions, and she was like, I don't know if I made it to Christmas because like I finally got my job thing, and the dad was like, I guess I'll have to make corn dogs by myself. It's like the most blue collar. I love a good homemade corn dog. Have you guys had homemade corn dogs?
Not homemade.
I've had like
my
Disneyland
gosh.
corn dogs are the best. Those
They're
are
probably
quality.
similar. I haven't been to Disneyland. I might go to Disneyland soon.
You should.
I might.
Can I come?
No.
Okay. I love
No,
Disneyland.
absolutely not.
Can we do a
may not.
booyah episode all about Disneyland? Because we can totally talk
Please
about
do.
it. I was
If
so...
only Disney made movies, we'd have a reason to go to Disneyland.
I just love
Yikes.
Disneyland. Like, I was obsessed with it as, like, I would read books about
Right.
Disneyland.
I know you would.
Yeah.
I've known you.
Yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about? Okay, so she goes...
The dad. I want to keep talking about the dad.
Okay.
He sounded like a murderer. Can you realize that? It's like, hi, Dad. How's it going? His voice wasn't that gravelly at all.
Right.
But, like,
But it
And
was,
at first we don't even know...
who it was.
Yeah.
Put on my tablet. What makes you think you're special?
right.
Thanks, Pops. And then
It's
hugs
like,
him.
ah, frick.
Oh,
There's
you
so
got
much
me.
wrong with this.
There was another
Yeah.
Netflix movie that did that. It was one of the ones with like the Wayans brothers, and it was like a Groundhog's Day parody where he has to keep redoing the day he gets
Oh,
married.
was it called Naked? Right?
He was naked. I don't
But it
know-
was called Naked.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
But that movie I liked. Exact same thing happened where he met this random lady in the airport, and you know he's like on his way to his wedding, and then he like makes out with her, and then it's like, "Hi, honey," and you're like, "Just gosh, like these reveals aren't funny.
Yeah.
It's lazy as shit, and it's like, oh, big tension. You got me because you didn't tell me.
Right. No, yeah. Withholding information isn't like a means to an end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plain
But-
in sight.
But that's just a little thing. That was just...
That's a little thing.
was just
The,
a little
the
smidge.
flaws,
It was like this
the
big.
flaws are not in the
It's like
beginning
10
of the
pixels
movie,
screen.
really.
If you watch this on like a big computer.
There were quite a lot more flaws as you get later into the movie.
Yeah, it's just some of the stuff just doesn't make sense. So let's just cut to the part where she goes to Aldovia.
Spinal bifida. Not a real disease.
No,
No,
yes,
it
it
is.
is. Yes, it is. Hold on. Where's
Yeah,
my
we
phone?
did look
Where's
it
my
up.
phone?
I know it is a
Do you
real
guys know what it
disease. That was a
fucking?
joke.
Do you know what it looks like?
I do not know.
I have a
what it looks
picture.
like. By the
Okay.
way, that chick reminded me of Veruca Saltz. While Nate's looking this
Oh
up.
yeah, from like Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. By the way, I went to a Macklemore concert last night. He has a song called Willy Wonka. Good show. He was like
This
on
is
a harness
disgusting.
As
Oh my gosh. What is that?
This is what the girl had.
And what describe it?
So essentially, it's like two of your plates and your spine don't close in your lower back, and so it just makes it hard to walk. But because of that, this is like this giant, like as a baby, it's like a pus-filled like sack on the back of your back. Gross, right? But then they're like, it can happen later in life, in which case, like it'll just be like a hairy patch. And I was like, why does hair grow where your spine didn't fuse?
I want to point out that we're not saying people with spina bifida are gross.
No, it's just
it-
no. This movie, it's just like, oh, you can't walk, and it's like, okay, the girl can't walk. She's like, yeah, spinal bifida. There's no cure, and then she just like wheels away.
But the thing is, the character didn't have to have that.
Exactly.
Because there was no, it didn't, she shouldn't have been vulnerable.
Right.
She should have been like this kind of large-in-life princess. I feel like that would have been a better character. Because she's literally a princess.
She's a
and
princess.
like, that could be a reason why she would have a tutor. Is because they don't want her going to like a public school.
Oh, but Bradley, you're being ableist. The disabled can be princesses as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't in a way like making her stronger as a
No,
character.
it wasn't. No,
it
you're
was
completely-
actually taking away from
You're
her.
completely right.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
there
just-
was no character development around her disability.
I liked the fact that she had spinal bifida.
You love
And
it.
I will go to a couple of reasons. Because the whole arc with her character is that she was sick and tired of being like she wasn't being treated normal, but if she was just a regular princess, that would mean she wouldn't be treated normal for the same reason Prince Richard wasn't, which was because they're royalty. And so so the fact that she had spinal bifida, people would be like, "Oh, you're fragile. You can't do this." Blah blah blah. And she'd be like, "No, I can do it."
By the way,
thought-
we're pronouncing it wrong. It's spinal something. We're just gonna call it bifida.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that. I'm not. Yeah, but I kind of liked it, and I also like how they weren't afraid to make her like an asshole in the beginning.
Yeah.
And she's in a wheelchair, which I
like-
think is very brave.
She just wheels
this
up like
movie.
sup fucker.
Yeah, put a rat in your soup.
Yeah, it's like, hope you like rats.
And she's like, I love rats. First time I see her, there's a rat. I hate rats.
It's like not as a seat cushion or something like that. But okay, let's talk.
But-
Like I think we're getting a little too ahead of
Yeah,
ourselves.
yeah.
Let's talk about what's the girl's name again?
Amber.
Let's call her Amber. The entire
Moore.
episode.
Her last name was Moore for sure. So
Yeah,
did
Moore.
Amber.
Amber
I'll look
Moore.
it up.
Yeah.
You guys go.
All right. So the thing is, like, so first of all, she's in a teen Vogue type,
I know I have a phone that I could look this up on.
but you just want to show
FYI.
off the cool stickers you got.
Yeah.
You
these
got-
are pretty sick.
Crocodile.
So that is King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard. That's what that is.
Yeah.
This is the Opines, the local band, and then there's a rapper. I'm assuming. That's
What's
probably
his name
racial
again?
profiling.
Amine.
Amine.
Oh, Emine, yeah. I know it's pronounced.
I do not
Emine.
have Bradley's Wi-Fi hooked up on my computer, so I'm gonna go to my phone.
Awesome.
Awesome.
What was I
Technical.
talking about? Oh, so while we look up her name, so she's part of let's just say it's like a Teen Vogue type magazine.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go to press conferences. They would have no credentials to go to anything relating to that. They
Right.
couldn't go in real life.
And
yeah,
this is
like-
also an international press conference
Yeah.
about an international matter.
Like a newspaper would go, or some type of
and legit
Amber is the name. Nate's a god.
Amber.
legit a county paper could not get credentials to go to this kind
No.
of thing.
It's
A
Teen
tabloid
Vogue, bro.
can definitely not get credentials to go to this
Teen
kind of
Vogue.
thing.
Have you guys
Yeah.
seen Teen Vogue? They're everywhere.
But
They're everywhere.
Sure, but there's
They do
no
good
way
work.
they're getting credentials for this kind of thing.
What the fuck does Teen Vogue report on?
It's for
Teens in
teens,
Vogue.
but they're getting more into but they are getting into more in political stuff
Alright.
recently. Some of it's pretty
I
good.
wanna-
Really, are
also
they
wanna-
indoctrinating our children?
I also really want to point
Wow.
out that if you were someone that was I cover this royal family,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which I'm assuming is as popular as England. I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
You would love the fact that he was a cocksucker that didn't show up. You would love it. You'd eat it up. Be like, he didn't even show up to his own orientation.
It's like it's just like one of us, you know.
Okay, completely out of character for him to steal the taxi.
No, exactly, because he's supposed to be a good guy, and they're setting him up to be this
This weird asshole.
But we
Right,
don't know
yeah.
it's him.
We don't know it's him,
No.
until,
But you know exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know
come
it's
on.
him. There's no surprise. And then she gets there and he has a beard and it's like, oh look, it's this asshole.
Oh, it's jerk face McGillicuddy, right? Because that's what she called him.
Which he was like, okay, him with a beard and him without a beard are two completely different characters, and maybe that was on purpose, which would have been smart, but it wasn't.
It was very noticeable. They're trying to make him two different people.
Right.
With the beard, he's mean, and what did they call him? Something with jerk, something with a jerk.
Jerk face McGillicuddy.
Jerkface McGillicuddy, and then without the beard, he's this prince, who,
Right.
a literal prince
Who shoots
actually.
bows?
Shoots bows, but then the girl is much better at it.
I seriously watched this movie, I'd say less than 40 minutes ago, and I can't remember most of it because it's so freaking white.
It's so forgettable.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so white.
white bread. That's what I
Okay.
mean. It's plain.
Yeah,
It's
it's
I was
so
like-
white.
it is white.
Yeah,
let's
it
be
is
real.
right. But it's one of those moments where you're like, oh, I
Any
can cut
movie-
this phrase down and people understand it, and then I just say something super racial, and I'm like, wait, shit, that's not even what I meant.
Movie, anything about the royal families is kind of white.
It's pretty white. Oh, that's a huge thing I wanted to make a point on. I forgot to.
What if he was adopted, right? But it was they adopted an African kid. And he's like, I'm not.
That would be so funny. The entire movie is wait, he's adopted? Oh my god. That's so funny. That would make the entire
I can save this movie story arc, by the way. Up until an hour into it. I'll get to it when we get to the part
Right.
when we talk about the birth certificate.
Yeah. So this is something
I can
general.
save this movie.
Right. Yeah. So
Give
this
me $500, Netflix. I'll do it for that much.
$500.
This is something general, but this is something I get kind of mad about. Monarchies do not have a king and a queen. the prefix mon, as in mono, means one. So, fine. There's the queen at the runtime, right? And and her son is gonna become the king, right? That would be a monarchy. However, when his cousin is like, and she will be my queen, that is no longer a monarchy. That's something else that I don't know.
Too awkward-y.
Yeah, too awkward.
Hierarchy? No.
I don't even know like what the term is, but there's I don't think there's in recorded history a king and a queen at the same time of any country.
That's interesting.
I don't believe there is. I could be completely wrong about that.
I think you're wrong, but I don't know how I could be wrong.
I think it's like
the only way I could disprove you is literally just by like looking at movies.
Yeah.
And being like, well, there's a king and queen there.
Right.
What about but there's no...
Then there's the whole thing about like the king and queen of Spain during Christopher Columbus's sail, but that's actually I think it's a king and his princess, because when you marry someone as a king, they're a prince or princess. As a king or queen, they become prince or princess.
Yeah.
And then there's like the whole cousins of duchess and duchess, whatever, dukes.
Duchess on duchess. Yeah. Sounds like a Migos song.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, so that's interesting. And I could be completely wrong about like the king and queen thing.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be correct. Because is there a king of England right now?
Yes.
Queen.
There's a queen.
There's a queen.
There's a queen, and then there's Prince.
I always assumed her husband was dead. Maybe she does have a husband that no one talks about.
Well, no, I swear she was married at some point.
I'm positive she was too.
Yeah, but if what's her face, the one who died?
Harry,
no,
right?
Diane. If Diane had inherited the throne, Prince, what is his name?
Templeton.
Whatever. Her husband would have remained prince. There's no bloodline.
American princess, guys.
That is actually really cool. A lot of it, I remember at school.
It's what George Washington was fighting against, Bradley. It's not cool. No royalty in America.
It's not in America. It's from America.
Wait, who's American princess? Is the current princess American?
The one that I'm going to say Harry just because I'm assuming that's his name and I don't keep up with this shit at all.
I think it is Harry.
So Prince Harry is marrying an American woman and he's going to become the king of England.
He's the red-haired one?
Yeah, America's so cool. We don't need royalty, but we make the best royalty.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
sick. That's sick.
Okay, I just want to make sure this
Go America.
Go America. We got this.
Right. Okay, so let's continue.
Hey, wait, quick question before we get off on this. There's talking politics on the USA. You agree that people that take a knee just like kicked off the team, right?
So
they don't support the troops.
This movie,
they don't support the troops.
Everything about this movie.
You support the troops.
I support the troops. I would never take a knee. I saw this bumper sticker on the way to town today, and it said, "Stand for the flag, kneel to pray."
Cool.
And another argument against the whole kneeling thing. Kneeling is a higher sign of respect than standing for something, by the way. You kneel when you're knighted. You pray, you like kneel up and you're worship. That's way more a sign of worship than
but there's context.
I know there's context to it, but I just want to point out that.
Anyway, this movie.
Don't kneel for the flag.
If there's one thing you take away from this episode,
don't support the troops.
Wait,
don't support the
troops. Don't support the troops.
Support the troops. Where we live,
just kind of convoluted.
Where we live in Docksville, USA, there's this corner where there's like people on like liberals on this side, Republicans. They shout at each other
every Sunday.
Sunday, and my dad and I were driving through it. And there's people here that said support the troops on the right. On the left, it said, I hate the new tax plan or something like that. And my dad was like, so I support the troops, but I also hate the tax plan.
So you're just in the middle of the road.
So you're driving down the road. Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Someone's just protesting in like the crosswalks. Like, I agree with some things on both sides. That's Gary Johnson.
We had the skit, and I wanted that to be someone who's literally in the middle, and they like literally were scared.
Well, that was...
They were hit by it. We were on the side.
But there was someone in the middle.
There was someone in the middle at some point, but I wanted them like a car to hit him. I want that to end.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Again, my dad, he gave me my laptop because I forgot to grab it. We met at Safeway.
This is great.
And I want Nate to explain what happened because I can never explain this very well.
Man.
My dad loves me, by the way.
Yeah.
Very kind man, loves me very much. I love him very much.
Oh, I love Dick.
We're both hard of hearing. That's the problem.
Right. So I don't know what he said to you, but all I know is Jackson gets out of the car and his dad gets out of the other car because we're in two separate cars.
And we're next to each other. in
Right,
in America,
next.
so they're both
And
on
so-
the left side.
Both drivers' doors open at the same time, and they both get out. But Jackson, like, basically runs over to open up the passenger door. He goes, "Okay, love you, Dad." And then his dad just shuts the door and walks away.
It was funny because we both got out at the same time, and I opened his door. And I was like, all right, see ya, and then just love you, and then just closed the door.
Oh my gosh.
I just
Yeah,
love
classic-
watching those interactions.
Classic dad.
This is also the Father's Day episode, I'd say.
Yeah.
Christmas
yeah.
and Father's Day.
What is that hashtag in Father's Day? Because in the patriarchy.
Oh my gosh.
Have you heard of that?
Wait, what is
This,
what
this
is
was
this?
like middle of last year. It was like hashtag in Father's Day because mothers like carry the whole load.
Okay. What? That's dumb.
Yeah,
That is
no,
dumb.
It's
That's
stop.
a joke. That's gotta be a joke.
It wasn't. It was completely like
We live in, I'll just say right now, in Doxville, USA, we're very left, like, part of the country.
yeah.
People are very, very liberal.
So we
And
stand
and
out.
we think that's a joke.
yeah. No, that's the whole thing. Is I'd say we like three kind of stand
We're very
out.
central.
Yeah,
I feel like
we're super
pretty,
central.
We're pretty, like,
But for where we
give
live,
a
we
shit.
stand out as conservatives,
Yeah.
but we're not
For
conservatives.
being in the middle of the road.
Right, exactly. Why are we getting political?
I know, no. I was just kind of thinking, like, so back
Don't support the fuck. So support the troops.
we need to get back to A Christmas Prince.
Yeah, holy shit.
Is it A Christmas or the? I don't care.
It's a Christmas
Who
Prince.
cares?
Yeah.
That was a major sidetrack. We
Going
just
off the rails.
Support the troops.
don't even think about
Not
not supporting the
supporting.
troops.
Our troops.
Our troops. Support our
troops,
troops.
just in general.
Not
Go
the
troops. I support the troops as a collective, but not what y'all specifically are doing.
Gonna make a sports team called the Troops.
No, Doxville troops.
Duxville Troops, bleep that out.
We're bleeping that out.
Wait, there's a town near us, Bradley, that I'm not gonna dox, but their mascot is the Cubs.
Yeah.
And when you get into the city, it says "Go Cubs," and I might paint it in the middle of the night one night saying "Go Cubs." Yeah.
Okay, explanation.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas. We don't care about this movie. We can talk about whatever we
fuck this
want.
movie.
So
I can fix it,
We can, yeah.
and I support the troops.
We support the troops. We fix it. All right. So it was last year when the Cubs were in the World Series.
Right.
I was watching it and they won. I was like, that's amazing. And I couldn't stop thinking about how hilarious it would be if there was a team called the Gubs. It's just called the Gubs, and then we could take the Go Cubs Go song and then just replace it with Gubs.
Gubs.
Go Gubs go. Hey, Doxville, what do you say? The Gubs are gonna win today.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
we did a
That's good.
movie like
spoof. Where
no.
we told our school.
no, this was before it. This
Oh,
was
damn.
this was Gorilla.
Oh shit! Yeah. What
Yeah,
on?
we so we did a film competition where we had a
Yeah.
weekend to make a film, and I wanted to name our team the Gubs, and then Jackson was just like, no, we're not calling ourselves the Gubs.
Because I'm a sane human being. I was like,
Yeah.
this is stupid.
And then I think someone, it was either I or maybe Hank, said like, I would have gone away with you if it weren't for you and your meddling
Meddling
Gubs.
Gubs.
And then you're like, okay,
Meddling Gubs is dope.
yeah.
Gubs suck. Meddling Gubs is dope.
So then we call ourselves the meddling Gubs, and I don't know if you can see. I'll put a logo here if you're watching. Sorry, dang it. I don't know if you can see on my computer. I have a meddling Gubs sticker.
And we all had T-shirts.
We all had T-shirts. I could probably go grab it. No, it's
whatever.
at school. Dang it.
Oh right.
Yeah,
You go to college.
I go to college away from
Ooh.
Doxville.
It's Doxville High School.
Yeah,
I'm the only one who still lives here. So
yeah. So, and then we have
Thanks to the underwear.
in high school we had a TV show that we make every week that's like 10 minutes, and it has 3 or 4 different news stories. And our friend Hank, who's been on the podcast, he's part of the podcast.
He's with us in spirit. We back.
We back. Sorry
And
about
we
that.
back.
And we back.
And we back.
that's
All
gonna
right.
keep happening. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're
fine.
gonna mail Harry Piece of Underwear show.
We have a show, and there's it's a news magazine show, and our friend Hank, he did an episode on fake news. So he started. If you're listening, you guys just shared a bottle of water. Anyway, he started the segment with the principal of the high school saying that we're renaming our mascot from the Hawks to the Meddling Gubs.
Yeah.
And everyone was.
And for 30
everyone was mad.
And for 30 seconds, people just lost their minds.
Yeah.
Like, it was complete anarchy for, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
People were, like, saying, like, I will never bow down to the Gubs.
I'll never bow down to the Gubs.
Yeah.
Classic.
So
We'll get him on one time.
Yeah.
I know that kid. We'll get him on.
It was
Oh,
a fake.
I thought you were talking about
And his uncle.
Doxed.
docs. I thought you were talking about our principal. Docs.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that segment was about fake news. That was kind of the whole premise.
Yeah.
So.
And
So support the troops.
support the troops.
Maybe.
I hate
If
this
you
episode.
if you like what they're doing, support them. If you don't,
Who cares?
take a knee.
Support 'em.
Apparently,
Don't take a knee.
because you hate America.
It's like the most conservative
If you
stance I've
take
ever
a knee.
taken. Yeah.
There were.
I don't give a shit. It's so far away from the real point that I love just asking people like, "You support the troops, right?" And then you're like,
Yeah.
Most people will be like, "I support the troops, yes." And they're like, "Yeah." So you think that people that take a knee should die, right? And they're like, "No." Support the troops, y'all.
I'll tell you who it was later, but I was on Skype with someone. I was like a group of people, and then D, you'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
D, was like,
This
hey,
I stole this joke from D.
yeah. But D, he was making that joke.
Yeah, like-
but then I'll tell you who it was later. He was making that joke, and they unironically went like, yeah, fuck those guys. I fucking hate them.
I think I know who you're talking about. Too.
Yeah, I was like, I had to mute myself.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah, fuck the troops. No, fuck the guys that don't support the troops.
Yeah.
So, A Christmas Prince.
yeah, okay,
Spinal
hold on.
bifida, not real.
It's real.
Okay, hold on. We're like 40 minutes in.
Go, go.
Go,
20
Gubs.
Yeah, we have 20 minutes left of this
Should we
episode.
even talk about this movie at this point?
Okay.
I'm going to fix the movie right now.
Yeah, fix the movie.
Yeah.
I hope that got picked up on the microphone, me cracking my neck.
I mean,
I just want to
heard
say
it.
this is my favorite episode we've
This
done
is great.
so far.
This is so good.
pretty good. All right, guys, let me level with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm leveling. This is me leveling.
Right. Yeah.
As soon as I heard there was an adoption subplot, I thought that they would go for the whole message of like, hey, you're adopted, but like you're still a part of the family, or like that he already knew that he was adopted.
Well,
So here's this idea. Okay.
they kind of did that.
Okay, no, but check this out. So he's adopted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if he knew this entire time? Okay.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And he knew that. Okay, this is number one to fix the movie. And he knew that he was adopted, and that's why he hid the documents. And so when she found him, he would be mad at him and be like, "Bitch, I knew I was adopted. Why the fuck did you like, release it?"
Wait.
And wouldn't that have been crazy?
Yeah.
And then like everything went to shit for him, right?
So
Right.
so he was trying to hide the fact that he was adopted.
Yeah, and he already knew. And yeah, and so like
and that would have added an extra layer.
that would have added a whole extra layer to like the hatred there.
Yeah.
And that movie, and sometimes movies end on a little sad note sometimes.
You got to do
And,
that.
and it would have been nice if the whole thing was like, maybe I should just talk to people. Because again, I don't understand why she didn't tell him about the documents
Yeah.
Right.
when that happened. I forgot the real reason I was trying to say, but that was my first idea. Was like, what if like he knew he was adopted and everyone else knew too, but they were like trying to keep it undercover from like the other people because fuck those guys. As much as we hate the real Prince, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
You good?
Jeez, okay, sorry, that was a burp.
Okay. That was barely a burp.
I was a burp like plus a heart attack minus
I
a.
know how I feel like when I in your
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try like raising
That's-
your hands up and go like that. That's what it helps with like that feeling.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah, just dangle that.
I want I forgot my microphone at home at school, and Bradley's like, we got like a rock band microphone for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. And then he handed it to me, and this whole time I've been holding it. I felt like I'm a pro wrestler that's like ripping fire ass promo. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna take your legs and break them up over your ears, and then fuck your girlfriend. That happens a lot in wrestling, by the way. Can you talk about that? How much girlfriend fucking happens in wrestling?
Jackson and I watch a lot. Well, like Jackson used to watch a lot. I still watch a lot of wrestling. Whatever.
He said sex, I haven't. Wrestling fans.
Wrestling fans. Still real to me, damn it.
One of my favorite videos on the internet, by the way.
That's so good.
Look up It's Still Real to Me, damn it, if you have it on YouTube.
Who
Let's
hasn't
throw in a
seen that,
clip right
honestly?
now. Why not?
Yeah.
Roll it.
I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. I mean, thank you.
Take it easy, man.
Thank y'all guys.
Oh, man.
He's sad.
Yeah.
What a guy. What a guy.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, but like, no. Well, besides that, like before, just because it's so funny, and we can kind of throw a clip in on this one because this is funny as fuck. We were talking when you said like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up like at WrestleMania or something. I was like, oh, like Scott Steiner,
Yeah,
because the
oh my
Scott
God.
Steiner math video.
Any Scott Steiner promo is fucking
Yes.
legendary.
But yeah,
Because he
it's-
doesn't know how to talk, but he's like this big, like Jack.
He's
He looks like a
huge.
wrestler. He literally couldn't do anything else in his life besides be a professional wrestler.
Right.
Because of he looks like a jacked Guy Fieri.
Yeah. The whole thing though is
With like frosted tips and
Yes.
everything.
And
Yes.
frosted tip beard.
Frosted tip beard. He's going full
Well,
Fieri.
so the whole
He's going
thing,
full frost.
the whole thing was
This is like Kung Fieri.
It's like it's Christmas.
so he wrestled for WCW before he wrestled for WWE, and he was like,
Fast forward like 5 minutes if you don't want to talk about wrestling.
whatever.
This is we're gonna talk about
Booyah wrestling.
and then probably get back to the.
So he was more or less just like a technical wrestler in WCW, and then he started doing promos, and everyone was like, he is fucking insane, but God, are these entertaining. So then he moved over to WWE during the Invasion angle, and he lasted, I don't know how long. Yeah, like,
Like they were like, let's give him the microphone. He used to do this on like the other program, and then he did it, and he's like, I'm the
It's so odd how different WCW and WWE were. Like they were very different wrestling like organizations. However, have you seen what he's done?
We back. Scott Steiner. Take it away, Nate. Workout video.
Oh, the Scott Steiner workout video is just it's a legend because it's Scott Steiner and he's nearing his like late 40s to early 50s. Yeah, the breathing, as you can tell.
Do a couple mountain sets.
Yeah, so he's a very like he's still ripped as shit, but it's obviously steroids. And he's just breathing really heavily as he has these two female assistants who look really uncomfortable, like help him out. But like
He has a camera like on his shoulders and shit.
Right.
He's just like,
But, like-
he's like, curls for the girls. And
yeah, exactly. No, it's that bad, and it's
I'll show
not.
it to you afterwards.
Yeah, not only are they uncomfortable, he's like
He's uncomfortable.
But like no, he's like saying explicitly sexual things to them, like while he's doing these.
Wait. Is this okay? Well, is this for Adult Swim?
No.
Okay, no.
He just
okay.
made a workout video.
Because I saw Grant showed me a video today about a guy working out. And
Oh, I
it's
saw
like-
that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Not the same
completely
thing.
completely
Not the same
different.
thing.
Yeah.
That was funny as shit.
Yeah,
I
that was
hadn't
really
seen
funny.
that before, but I think about that. Yeah.
We back.
And we're back. You keep pointing at that, and I keep thinking like, oh no, is it stop recording again?
Whatever.
I've not looked at you guys very much. I've been looking at the camera dead ass this
Yeah.
whole time.
So, by the way, in case it hasn't made it in, we're basically done with this movie.
Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about?
Okay, we talked about this like during the pause. The movie's not bad.
Yeah. So
It's a movie.
It is.
right.
The
So
acting was pretty good. Not really
the
any
acting was on
complaints.
point. Okay.
I'd say it's kind of the
Wooden-
Prince was
it's
good.
Wooden. Okay, the problem is that it's wooden acting.
Yeah.
And there's like not very much emotion. It's not like anyone's overacting, which overacting's awful. But it's also not like they're just like give him a line. Leave.
Yeah. It was somewhere in the middle.
This
Yeah.
is and for like the budget, probably pretty damn good for
Yeah.
a budget.
Yeah.
The whole
movie's
thing is
gonna
just
make
like
They got a
shit ton of-
castle. They got a castle.
This movie's gonna make a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah, okay. So I have 2 points actually. So the first one was when I was thinking about this, and this is definitely like an exaggeration. But you remember that game where it's like a cylinder, right? And then there's like needles that you poke through it, and then there's Kerplunk, right?
I own Kerplunk.
I think every movie like this one. So think of like the ball. So think of the ball as like American cinema, and then movies like this pull a
you
needle
take
out.
one out.
Yeah, so the ball's going down.
Great Train Race had all the sticks.
Yeah.
on it. And then just slowly.
And the last one was at the very end of the movie. They're like, she writes this blog post, and they're like, 20,000 views in 3 days.
Oh, by the way, Did you see the name of her blog?
Mm-mm.
Amber's blog.
Yeah.
After all of that, she starts a blog called Amber's blog. Like, no, it's like if we
My
call
Weekend with the Prince. That's what I would have called it. Like my week
Yeah.
with Prince
Right.
Richard.
Oh, it's like
Prince
if we call
Dick,
this
my husband.
podcast.
Why didn't they call? Why wasn't there a joke where it's like you're Prince Dick because you're like a dick to people, but his name's Richard, right?
There were a lot of like references. It like
I'll admit, I
didn't catch
laughed
him.
like 2 or 3 times.
I didn't.
Pretty like legit. Like that's funny.
yeah.
Oh, I
Like when
was
she
legitimately
curtsied, I
sullen.
was like, that's decently funny.
Yeah, there was a few laugh lines.
It was
I'd
like
say.
someone died when I was watching it. I was just like, fuck this movie.
People have died, Nate.
Yeah,
You were
Happened
crying
right
the
there. Happened right
oh
there.
my god, people have died. Happened right there. It's a
Someone died right
clip
there.
it. It's on my Facebook if you need it.
People have died.
That's good. That's good. I have to edit this.
Yeah, but it's a special.
I'm gonna not
It's,
sleep
you'll
tonight.
do it special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not sleep tonight. I mean, you got 2 days. Comes out Monday.
20,000 views. in
20
3
right,
days.
okay, yeah. So they're saying they're like 20,000 views in only 3 days. And she's like, it's not that much. Like, yeah, but it's going to blow up. It's only been 3 days. Statistically, the first 3 days are when you get your most views. So,
However, she just started this blog, so I think this is like it's starting to.
right. And true. And like, I mean, we're a tiny podcast.
Yeah.
And so it's not like we have anything
We're a
close to.
podcast.
Yeah, we're a
Our
podcast.
You keep
Booyah.
pointing, and I keep thinking like we stopped recording. I was like, oh no, but you're just pointing out we are in fact a podcast.
Wrong, Bradley.
So I have once in my life gotten something to 30,000 views, and then it got taken down by copyright because I
Yeah.
used copyrighted music because I was a freshman in high school and didn't understand that.
Woo!
I don't know how that works.
It's called the low 5.
But since then, like we've done
By the
projects
way,
like
low
this.
5 underrated. I love giving my boys one of this and them coming down and I'm coming down to meet them. They're coming up to see me. Like, boo!
That was terrible.
It works though.
Yeah, I'm gonna add
I
in a
feel-
slap sound effect so it sounds like you made it.
Yeah.
It's like
An
a
old
cartoon.
Batman, yeah.
Like,
All right.
anyway, you're saying?
I fucking. But yeah, so like that was like shit though, and it was so like low effort, and that got 30,000 views because it was kind of clickbaity, like the way I made it. And then I've made stuff like this with you guys for like 3 years now. We've like some of our most viewed stuff on our YouTube channel is like 500 views tops.
That's My Guy has almost 1,000 views.
Really?
By the way, if you want to see any of our movies, go to youtube.com/reallyreallyokay. We got
If
two,
you're watching this, you're already there.
we have 2 Christmas ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Hanks is really edgy.
Yeah, Hank. Well, they're both Hanks. We have.
You're talking about not Gorilla Butler, right?
Not Gorilla Butler.
Yeah, we have 2. We have Hank's
little- yeah, it was-
Christmas gifts, which it's pretty edgy, but I think it was funny. I laughed.
Features
Okay.
our friend Dylan. He'll be on hopefully
One
next
day.
month. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I want to get him during the Twilight stuff.
Yeah, next month, Twilight month, and then the other one, our Hank is also an animator. I don't know if he said that. Well, of course he said it. He was during cartoons.
Yeah.
He's always showed up during the cartoons. No,
Yeah.
but he's been here for the other stuff.
yeah, he is an animator, and he was working on a movie called Gorilla Butler, and
Which Peter Walters helped write.
Peter Walters
Who was
helped
on
write,
this
who was on Last
podcast.
Mimsy,
And Monsters U.
and Monsters U.
5 others.
and a couple others,
Yeah.
and then he completely abandoned it because it was just too big of a project, and he didn't have time and didn't have space, and we thought the files were gone forever. But then we recently found it. We have
found
about
it.
like 2.5 minutes of like
Yeah.
footage, and it's funny. It's like good.
Yeah.
So
What
check
happened?
it out. Gorilla Butler.
Yeah.
20,000
That's
views,
enough about
3
Hank.
days.
Yeah, but you know what I just realized is we've been doing this podcast for a couple months now. Like this isn't
Is
some-
it like a 3-month thing,
yeah,
at
yeah.
least?
Like this
Maybe
isn't
around
new anymore. Like we're kind of in the
knee deep.
flow of it.
Well, compared
Yeah.
to like stuff like Nerdist and stuff like that that's
Right.
been going on.
Oh, we're
forever.
infants.
we are nothing. Like, I mean, this is our first time being in the same room recording together.
Yeah, that's true. That is actually very true. Every other time we've been on Skype.
We've been like at least 200 miles away.
Yeah. Seriously.
It's funny.
But,
Well, we
like-
haven't, but
However,
yeah,
like,
we've been at like a
50
yeah,
miles. or
Yeah,
something
you
like
guys
that.
have been pretty close, but I've always been here, and you guys have been across the country or
I have
whatever.
a restraining order 50 miles against Bradley.
and I'm dropping it for one night only.
One night only.
For one night only, Jackson can be Less
Low five, brother.
For one night only, Scott Steiner faces Kurt Angle.
I'm gonna eat your calluses.
Anyway, what were we saying?
Gross.
Oh yeah, so like we're not
We're
you
not
made it
new.
weird with Pete Holmes, the best podcast.
Right. Shut the fuck up. Just
I love Pete Holmes. He doesn't. I think he's amazing.
I
don't want to talk podcast politics on the podcast.
But we are new. Continue.
Right. We're new, but like we're finally in the flow of things, really, and like we know what the podcast is. The only issue now is scheduling and cast, because as if anyone has been like a listener over the course of the last like 3 months or so, you'll notice that the cast is almost never consistent. It's usually around 3 people,
Which
but
is
that
fine.
switches.
It's fun. We're
Yeah.
good friends, but we have some other people we like having in there.
Yeah.
Jackson, have you been on every single episode?
I believe so.
Yeah,
So
Jackson's been on
Jackson's
every.
the ringleader here, and then
I prefer the puppet master.
he's the puppet master.
I'm Geppetto. You guys are my Pinocchios.
Nate's
You're
been
my
on a bunch.
Pinocchios.
I've been on
Almost everyone.
almost everyone.
I don't
Give
think
us
you're here
one.
for a couple.
Yeah.
But that's better than me. I edit a lot of the episodes,
Exactly,
and then
yeah.
I'm occasionally on because I'm a busy boy.
Right.
Yeah.
There's for Christmas, can we just release the episode? You know the one I'm talking about, because Peter and I have been talking about it.
It'll be after Christmas.
We're gonna.
after Christmas.
I kind of want to save that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
after Christmas because the files are on my computer too.
Okay. Well,
So
right.
that's-
But I haven't sent mine yet.
Yeah,
but
Because I have an idea, and I don't want to talk
Special
about
sneak peek, behind the scenes shit. We'll talk about it later, but we have a couple secret episodes coming out, and I think we're done talking about the Christmas thing.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are. We are.
Thing. We're calling it Christmas thing.
2 out of
Christmas
5.
Prince.
Um,
Right, the rating.
it. For a Christmas Prince, God, what did you say? 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna say 2.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say
It's a movie.
50%.
Yeah,
You know, it was good in the sense that it was good in the sense that it was a movie.
Right.
You
And
know,
then the
like,
story, the beginning, middle, and
yeah,
end.
it had a full
It
story.
was structured. If
Structured.
nothing else, yeah.
Acting was decent.
Acting was okay. Felt like it could have been better. I like the Prince. He was really good.
Yeah.
He was hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say that. Local gay authority Nate Weeks says hot prince,
Half gay.
half gay.
Is it on
right.
your mom
on my
or your
mom's
dad's
side.
side?
On
Yeah.
my mom's side.
So funny.
Such an old joke.
Support the troops.
What are you gonna rate it?
I don't rate movies, man.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
It was
rate
fun.
movies.
That's right. I'm not on this podcast enough. I edit it, but I don't listen.
In case you guys haven't realized, I like every movie. I just like shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't. I'm not too critical.
I'm gonna find one you hate. I'm really gonna find one you hate. Well, like Jackson. and
I can really talk. I can make this episode like 3 hours longer if I want to right now, but I'm not gonna do it
Yeah.
Right.
because Bradley and I hit a chord with each other today,
Oh no.
and I'm not gonna talk about it.
We're not talking. I was just
I'm
thinking about that
I'm
too.
literally not gonna bring it up at all
That's a complete.
because it's awful.
We could do an
But
entire
but,
other
here's
episode on that.
here's the thing, okay? When people have different opinions with you, you can just like you can just literally go like list by list and say like this is like why your arguments are wrong. But also someone could just like not like it, and that's fine. Like you could just say like I don't like it, and it might be like everyone else around me loves it, or your argument could be like I just don't find it that entertaining.
Yeah.
which is completely valid shit. You don't really need a reason for
A
anything.
visceral response is just as valid as something that's based around like fact, as long as it's around something that can be viscerally thought about.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I just want to point that out. So, coming up on the new year, we're not doing a New Year's episode
Yeah, we're taking that off.
because we work hard, damn it.
We're tired. I'm actually really tired.
Yeah, I went swimming. We went swimming today.
Yeah.
and I'm just beat.
Oh, I was tired after that, and it's been like 7 hours since then, so
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Yeah, so no New Year's episode. January, as promised, we're going to do all the Twilight movies
We've been planning that one for three months now.
since the first episode. And we're back.
Twilight.
So, yeah, January starting up Twilight month. Probably right after Twilight month, I'm gonna do a selfish pick, and I'm gonna do a movie because my birthday is the 18th of January.
Yep.
And then I was named after a movie that Robin Williams is in. I'm not gonna spoil what movie that is, but we're gonna put that probably like first week of February.
Yep.
And we'll probably do like a Black Friday special. Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Wow, Black History Month special.
They got a whole month.
Oof. Oof. No, yeah, we
What
were
do
talking about that
Mexicans
one.
get?
Actually, we were talking about that one. Probably going to do a black director for Black
Spike
History
Lee,
Month.
probably.
Yeah, Spike
What
Lee,
about
yeah.
or
Or
Get Out?
Coogler. or Peel.
Well, it's Black History Month. Like, honestly, February is up in the air, really, but, like...
We'll figure it out. By
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
It'll be Coogler, Peel, or Spike Lee.
Yeah.
I actually, confession, I haven't seen Get Out yet.
I haven't either.
Saw it twice in theaters. Disgusting people.
I know, no.
I
I know I have to see it.
It was, yeah.
It's
I know the
nominated
actor.
for a Golden
See,
Globe,
yeah.
comedy or musical. That's not a joke.
I do know, wait, what?
Nominated for
I'm
a
done.
Golden
Okay.
Yeah.
But I, like, that's the whole thing is I know the actor in that more than I know Jordan Peele. And that's not to say I don't know
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, but that actor is like really niche. But
Yeah.
I love him.
Really?
And I do not know his name.
All right. So we're done talking about our Get Outs, our Twilights, our other things. This is Christmas, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to say Merry Christmas, Nate. Thank you for the gift.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Brad. Thanks for lifts.
Yeah.
I just wanted to rhyme there. Bradley does not drive me anywhere.
You know, I'm the
If
one-
anyone's gonna drive, it's gonna be Jackson.
Jackson, he drives me everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't drive.
I'm a chauffeur, which makes you more in power, really.
True.
So and then New Year's is coming up. We're not gonna do an episode for that. You say Happy New Year to everybody
Yep.
from the Booyah Cast, and I'm gonna make a New Year's resolution. Show's gonna get bigger, badder, and more badass, bustier.
It will get badder in the sense that it will not
It'll
be as
get
good.
worse.
It will get
Yeah,
worse.
we're going
Please
to
start. Okay, so
burn out.
please start suggesting stuff too.
Yeah,
because
you can tweet us
tweet us or Instagram
at the
comment.
Booyahcast, and you can also
Find us in real life.
find us in real life, stalk us.
A lot of you know us. Yeah.
You can leave a comment on our Instagram
Yeah, at
both
the Booyah Cast.
at the Booyahcast. You can chime in with your own like response to the movies, and maybe we'll throw those in there.
And if you have something to say, and maybe we'll start doing this thing, or if you guys start leaving comments, we'll read through a couple of them and tell them why you're wrong and stupid.
Yeah, you can literally. It's like you're on the show. You know, you could be on the show. We can talk about you, and you won't get any other input other than the 280 characters you use.
Yeah, and I
We
might
will
start-
respond with 280 characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb. Hashtag stupid.
As a lot of podcasts go, actually, as
for sure.
as series go on, the shows tend to get longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so we might end up hitting like, I mean, we
9
haven't,
hours. That's my
yeah,
goal.
yeah. We haven't had a 2-hour episode yet, but that could be sometime in the late
If we
future.
have
And
enough
believe
space
me-
on Libsyn.
And believe
Exactly.
me, we don't think we won't do a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
And
We can do it anytime we want.
We're gonna if we can
could-
get the funds to do like a live stream
Yeah.
thing, we could do a 24-hour episode. I bet
I'd
we
be so
we
down for
definitely
that.
could.
a
Yeah.
live stream 24-hour episode.
I mean, I'll
But
run it.
but
This
there
March,
would
no.
there would be 2 hours of us just eating Donnies.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could just go on our phone. Oh, and we're done. I think
our
that's a
Yule log.
yeah, that's a great sign. We're done here.
So any other New Year's resolutions?
I'm gonna lose weight.
You anorexic piece of prick. It's not actually anorexic. He's just very.
I'm
Skinny.
just a skinny boy.
I lost 5 pounds at college.
Really?
Can you believe that? That's stupid as hell.
That's the freshman -5.
Yeah.
That's the freshman. Just keep throwing up. Okay. No.
Oh my god.
I'm so stressed about final. No, I don't know. Okay.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Podcast is gonna get bigger, badder, and bustier, bro.
Is that your resolution?
It's gonna get bigger, badder, bustier.
Nice.
Triple B's never lost. Big
My-
Baller Brand, please sponsor us.
Yeah. I tweeted, I tried communicating with Moon Pie to see if they would sponsor us. And I said, hey. And then I like DM'd them and they said, hey, back. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got him. So
You
it's
said
like,
you up, and then
yeah. I was like, yo.
And it says we're called Moon Pies. We're up during the night. We're literally up during the night. Okay.
Yeah.
That
And
was
then they
awesome.
said no. So that's fun.
We'll try to get a sponsor by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's my resolution.
That's
Get a
the
sponsor.
resolution. Yeah.
Bradley does so much grunt work. I want to point that out. You edit a lot, and you come up with like a lot of the ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I run it. I just give Bradley the green light and then the red light sometimes.
Yeah. Have you not approved anything I did?
Yeah.
Like what?
The website.
Oh yeah, the website.
Okay, here's.
We still have to
I want
fucking
to
fix
point out
that.
the biggest problem with this podcast is that Bradley does too much without telling us, and that occasionally fucks with us. Nate and I had a heart attack because we started the week after we got an episode out, we like searched Booyah Cast on YouTube and we found a YouTube channel with an episode up, and we thought like Libsyn was stealing money from us and they were like putting it on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah,
we were
and then
freaking out, and then we texted Bradley about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I put it up on YouTube. It's because I'm a go-getter and I do stuff and I'm efficient. And that should have happened anyway." And
Yeah,
then
and
we're
we're
like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. Fuck you for being efficient. Get the fuck out of here.
and this one's on YouTube, so you know you get a little taste of the Booyah Cast on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
And if you're
You'll
watching
get a little
on
bit
Really
more.
Really Okay, subscribe to us. We're on iTunes. The Booyah Cast. Just subscribe. Leave us a comment, a rating. Rate us 5 stars if you want. Rate us 1 star if you want. We just want
Don't
more
rate us
ratings
1
on
star.
there. Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all the esteem I got was in this hat.
Yeah. I think we got to wrap up. We've gone through
Yeah,
2
yeah.
Yule log
Yeah,
movies.
no. All right, so
See you January. Don't say anything.
I'm not saying anything.
Don't say anything. I'll see you. January 2nd. Twilight 1. Is this called Twilight, right?
Yeah, I think it's just.
They go Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse. Bullshit, right?
That's
That's bullshit.
all right.
And boo yup and boo out.
Peace.
Sick.
Worst fucking episode.